What is up, guys? This is Charles from Team COG coming at you guys here with a Sunavalon Rikka deck profile that I took to locals, the last two locals, I believe, and done fairly well with. Taking first in one, getting this mat, and not too shabby, I must say. Beautiful mat. And then we went last Friday, and I did not do so hot. We actually, if you guys missed that, we have the round one match of that up on the channel. Without going too much into detail, guys, it's been quite a minute since, you know, I've posted a video or anything like that. Just life has been kind of rough to me, guys. I'm really not gonna lie. I'm not gonna go too much into some crazy detail, but for the most part, my life has just been kind of rough. Not much more can be said. But enough about me. I want to show you guys my Sunavalon deck profile that I ended up rocking with. Respect the Trees Manor will break your knees. Still the same thing. I prefer the Sunavalon over like the heavy Rikka side still to this day. This is just something I will probably play until Menadome comes out. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into it. If you guys enjoy the over sleeves, these sleeves, check out Imperium Duelist, Team COG5 down in the description below. Use that code at checkout to give a little to the channel and get some off on your order. So without further ado, we'll quickly just fly through the profile here. I still play 3 Loki. You want to see this card as much as possible. This one card can equal up to like 7 to 8 interruptions, maybe more depending. It is actually truly insane that one vanilla seed can do so much for a deck. And I mean, yeah, like if you guys want to check it out, check out any of the videos that I've uploaded on the channel prior to this, and you guys will see just how good this one card is. But I still think you need to play 3. I know like the Rikka, the more Rikka heavy side, they'll cut this down to 2, possibly 1. But I think 3, this is the normal summon you want. There's not any other card in the deck that can facilitate what this card does, so you want to try to maximize on seeing this card as much as possible. Then moving on, I played 2 Sunseed Twin. Some people play this at 1, but if you open it, your combo kind of like is super weak. So I decided to play 2, so like literally if I open one, there's always one alive. The good thing about this deck is since you do play a small Rikka package, or Rikka engine, I should say, you do have the ability to get like some of these extra names out of your hand using Snowdrop, which allow you just to make a free teardrop, which is pretty easy. And then finally for the last Sunseed I play 1 Sunseed Shadow. People say this card sucks. I kind of like it as just a generic extender. As long as you control vanilla, you can special summon it out. I mean, it's just a searchable extender later through the combo. If you open certain combo extenders already, you can search this and just have additional bodies to put out to allow you to fire off your Madon without having to tribute your Bega Lancer and stuff like that. So yeah, not much more can be said here. A pretty small Sunseed lineup here, but that's normally how it is. The best Sunseed is literally the vanilla, so like, why wouldn't you? But moving on to the Rikka side here, I played 2 Princess, 1 Primula, 1 Madon, 1 Petal, and 1 Snowdrop. So I do play these. These are just kind of my package. Very small, very tiny, but that is just how like I really want to play it. I want to play more Sunavalon than anything because I think like this deck just flows very well together. That's why I think it should be called Plant Link and not Sunavalon Rikka, just because it's just like plant good stuff. But anyway, this card is insane. We play the Petal because sometimes if you hard open Glamour, Glamour can bridge you into Petal and the level 1 here, the Sunseed. So it just allows you to get immediate access to it. Plus Petal has Recursion and Follow-Up. If you guys don't know what these do, this card is literally the hand trap, and it allows you to special summon itself from the hand. Just freely, locks you into plant spots on the field, just insane card. And then Primula is kind of like a multi-faker. When a card becomes tributed, you just get to special summon it. And then all the bigger ones, such as Madon and Snowdrop, tribute plant monsters on the field to be able to summon themselves from the hand. Madon searches a Rikka spell or trap. Snowdrop allows you to special another one from the hand, but you're locked from plants to do that. She also allows you to target a plant monster, including herself, and all plants become that level. But that's it for the small-ish Rikka engine. Moving on to probably my favorite engine in the entire deck is the Therion engine here. We'll play 3 Lilybell and 1 King Regulus. This actually right here is probably has made me want to move and play Punk Therion, just because I just like Regulus so much. But we play this because like Lily at best gets you Regulus, and then like you have an Omni Negate before your 5th summon. Before you go like hard into Sowing, you can set up a Regulus Negate, which allows this deck not to lose the nib, because the only way this deck doesn't lose the nib is either by hard opening like 2 card combos technically, like Loki plus Lily here is a anti-nib combo. If you happen to open like Petal plus Die, that's an anti-nib combo and stuff like that. But just ways to beat those like hand traps that everyone says this deck loses to is just playing this. Now there is some small inconsistencies by playing like Regulus. I don't agree. Sometimes I kind of do want to play 2 Lily, but like you really kind of want to see Lily, because if you see Lily, you get to Regulus. But this card has a lot of utility. It's an extender at worst case because it's just a free special summon because everything you play is plants. It's a level 8, so it also allows you to make the Teardrop if needed. And again, it gets you to Regulus. If you happen to open Regulus, you can pitch Regulus early in your combo and pitch it off of like Sunvine Shrine, and then like Lily can target Regulus and then Lily becomes the Omni Negate. Just cool interactions like that. But this playing these right here has made me really want to move on and play like Punk Therion, just because I really like Regulus here. Regulus is probably my favorite current card in the game. All-time favorite will always be Equimax, but still currently, right now it's Regulus. Moving on to just the generic plant good stuff. 2 Lone Fire, you definitely could cut this down. 1 Mardell, 1 Laurel. So I know some people kind of like don't like this package because Mardell is a brick and Laurel's a brick, but like I have never ever bricked on Mardell. Like I have never in my life opened a hand where my hand was unplayable. Scratch that. They've been in one hand I've opened where I opened nothing but just like Mardell and a bunch of useless spell and traps. So like that has been kind of the issue, I guess, right? That's been one of the things. But other than that, these cards are amazing. Laurel, if your life points are higher than your opponent, you can do it. This deck like should win you in time regardless, because as long as you get to go, you resolve like the Sunvine Healer and you resolve Laurel, you're getting 800 life points. So you should be winning. But anyway, not much more can be said here. Laurel, you summon this off of the Jasmine. This normally grabs you Laurel. You special Laurel, Mardell, make a second Jasmine. Both Jasmines trigger because Laurel will gain you life. You get to search twice. And then of course Lone Fire, just another copy of the vanilla. I always catch myself citing one of these out just because of just flexibility for the side deck. You could arguably just play 1, 2. You could just cut one down, but I like having like the count that I have to get to the Sunseed because like in theory you can normal this and do that. This card does have a lot of utility as well, especially with like Drius, in the sense of once you like summon Drius and then like you attempt to use the effect of Drius and they negate it, you can then normal summon the Lone Fire, tribute the Drius, and then like summon out the other seed from your deck and then combo forward moving that way. But that's it for the monsters. We'll move on into spells. I think we go ahead and just allow us through these. 3 Unexpected Die. What else can be said? 2 Sowing and 1 Shrine. I watched a lot of Winter Kills. He's a huge inspiration to the channel, and I watched so much of his Sunvine videos where like he just doesn't have a search when he makes the Drius, and I just disagree with that. I think this card's an extender. I think you should play 2 of these because if you hard open one, you still can like search Shrine, etc., you know, etc., etc. But I've watched his videos and his unfortunate luck with these cards, and that's why I choose to play like choose to play this ratio here. I played 2 Painful Decisions. Decision is really bad, but good. It's just another form to get to the seed here, but you never want to see 3. 3 is too many. I've opened 2 in a hand and it's just too painful. No pun intended. 2 Triple T. You're a combo deck. Sometimes you're a combo, you just have so much gas in this deck, like they hand trap you, so you just fire off tactics and get to look at their hand for free. Just the way this deck plays, like literally you go Unexpected Die, they Ash, or like in that scenario I just mentioned with Lone Fire, you end up making Die, going into Loki going to Drius, they Ash the Drius, you then just Triple T them, look at their hand, rip a card, normal Lone Fire tribute the Drius, and then just combo forward anyway. So just one of the many examples right there to play Triple T in the deck. And then onto the Rikka spells, or excuse me, yeah, the Rikka spells. We have 1 Rikka Concon, this card is insane, and 1 Rikka Glamour. Since we are not a Rikka heavy list, this is perfect. You can maybe get away with playing 2 Glamour, but I mean, you don't have to by any means, but you could. Rikka Glamour is just a Rhoda for the deck essentially, but it's searchable off of Madon. You could, like, I would catch myself, I've actually contemplated playing more than 1, just simply play 2, maybe play 3, but if I don't play enough Rikka names, it's not worth it. Play 2 maybe, and then like, it always guarantees like it'll increase my chances to hard open this, and then I can search the trap more often with Madon or something, but anyway, that's it for the spells. Concon's insane. If you guys don't know what Concon does, just lets you just set a Rikka spell or trap from the deck, and then you contribute your opponent's monsters if you're using Rikka monsters, blah, blah, blah. It's just literally insane. For the 1-ofs, we are rocking the 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, the 1 Call By, 1 for 1, and 1 Disc Coliseum. We always keep a Harpy strapped on us because we refuse to lose to set 5. 1 for 1 is just another way to get to the Sunseed, and Disc Coliseum is just there to help us get to Regulus. And I think that is 100% it for the spells. Nothing really too crazy there. Like I said, I think the Therion stuff is like insane in this deck. I do understand like if you open like Disc Coliseum and like Regulus, you can brick, but like you really can't in a way, because like Therion, Disc Coliseum and Regulus still can get you an anti-nib combo, but whatever. Moving on, haters will hate the Therion stuff as long as they want it. 3 Imperm, not much more can be said here. This is my only hand trap of choice right now, especially since Tears fell out of the format. I just wanted something that's just responsive, just to flip over and summon right out the gate, or something to not summon, but something to activate right out the gate. Just smack it down, frame 1, stuff like that. Something also to, if I hard open it during like going second, it's something I can activate in my hand turn 1 to at least provide a form of disruption to slow someone down. For the final two traps, we're playing one Rikka sheet and one Bloom. Bloom is not played a lot. Some people don't even play anything to get to Bloom, but Bloom is literally a skill drain, and it just allows you to become huge and crack over things pretty easy. Sheet is the snatch steal. Of course, with Con, you can tribute a monster they control and steal something, which is really insane. But these two are the only traps I play, and they're pretty good. So we'll move on to the extra deck guys real quick. I play 3 Drias. I have gone through 3 Drias quite a bit. If you guys enjoy these sleeves, remember Imperium Duelist. I think these sleeves right here suit the deck pretty good. Cherry Blossom sleeves. But 3 Drias, if you use the Loki, add a Sun Vine spell or trap, and whenever you take battle or effect damage, you gain that damage back, and then special summon a Sun Vine Link monster from your extra deck. Which the 2 Sun Vine monsters we're playing is Healer and Thrasher. Thrasher is just too good. It's an OTK enabler, which allows us to push for that aggressive damage in those important turns. Healer allows us to gain life and allows us to do the full thing. 2 Melis. Melis along with Thrasher is really insane. This card right here just... this card allows you to reborn the seed, so it allows you to make your Link 4s pretty easy, but another thing it does is it lets you target a Sun Vine card. It can make a number of attacks up to the number of other Sun Avalon monsters out on the field, so you can make up to 2 to 3 attacks with Sun Vine Thrasher, and every time Thrasher steals something... Alright, sorry about that, guys. Someone was at the door, the dog was barking, so I had to go check it. Anyway, Melis is just insane. Allows you to attack multiple times, allows you to... get your Link 4s pretty easy. And for the last Sun Avalon card we're playing 1 Dread Piania. This is the big old tree, small tree, big tree. This card is pretty insane for what it does. It searches you the trap, cannot be destroyed by card effects, cannot be targeted for attacks, tribute a Link monster you control, and destroy the cards up to the number of its Link rating. So like this card plus like Begalancer, you just get to pop 4 cards. Pretty nice. But that's it for the Sun Avalon. Like I said, pretty thick Sun Avalon package here, but like Sun Vine, Sun Avalon, but like that's the route I wanted to play the deck to do it. So like I prefer this more combo heavy than like mid-range stuff, but we do have Dance Peon and then Double Jasmine. These are your Link 2s. These cards are pretty insane. Peon is a perfect fallback, I can't lie. In those hands where you don't open Sunseed, this just allows you to go into like Peon, and then Peon allows you to like excavate and then possibly make like a level, you know, it gets the engine going in a way. Jasmine's probably one of the most busted Link 2 plant monsters I've ever seen. And then finally 1 Begalancer, the unofficial boss monster of the deck. A quick effect bounce, and then he recurs himself from the graveyard by banishing plant Link monsters that equal his Link rating. So he's really insane. Favorite card in the extra deck for sure. On to the XYZs, 1 Rikka Queen Strina, 1 Teardrop, and 1 Sacred Tree Hyperion. Recursion from the grave allows us to, when this card becomes tributed, to special summon either one of these 2 on top of her. But we can hard make either one of these if we need to, using like Snowdrop's effect. Sometimes you can use Snowdrop, target Mardell to make everything a level 9. You hard make Hyperion, Snowdrop, target herself, make her. And sometimes you just use Princess or Primula to make this. It's part of the combo. But that is it for the deck profile, guys. I appreciate you all chiming in. And just stay tuned, guys. The return of Team COG is here. So we got tons of other videos coming. Some more duel videos, some testing videos, combos, test hands. All those will be coming. So stay tuned, stay healthy, and most importantly, guys, keep crusading.